So a few years ago, when we started to get more serious about sales and we started to bring on staff and vendors to help us, partners to help us, I had a difficult time explaining exactly who Level 12 was. So I put together a document that we refer to around Level 12 as the Business Development Rails that talked about who we are fundamentally as a company. In some sense, this is kind of the raw materials of branding for Level 12. One of the first things that I tried to do was figure out what is really the core, the heart of what we do. And I couldn't kind of break it down to just one thing. I ultimately came up with two things. And the first thing was really easy. It was really obvious to me. And that was we have a really strong desire to do really high quality software development. We don't want software to be just something that we throw together that creates all kinds of problems down the road when software is not well thought out, not maintainable, it's not working well for the customer. So we want to build really high quality software. So we're not trying to be an assembly line. We're not trying to churn out, press board end tables, 50 a day. We're really trying to, kind of take the raw materials that the client has given us. Let's say that's a big, piece of oak, and we're going to try to carve it into the table that fits perfectly into their dining room. That core engineering discipline is the first thing that defines Level 12. It was the one that was easiest for me to identify. The second point, or the second pillar, if you will, of just the core values that Level 12 has in terms of our value proposition has to do with the customer. And it has to do with just having a really strong tie to the customer. You can build really high quality software and end up building something that doesn't actually serve the customer well. It doesn't actually solve their problem, or it doesn't give them an ROI. And so these two principles for me were the core principles, and that is client intimacy, which we've previously discussed, and then just really solid software engineering principles.